Hey guys, so Hamish or Talkshow here, and welcome to another live stream. Now, this live stream is based around a topic called my life story. I did a poll on Instagram saying, "Do you want me to talk about sadness? Because I have a thing in my book for that, or do you want me to talk about do you want me to say my life story?" This is what happened. I did this, so yeah. I chose this instead. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I chose this instead. Yeah. No one has turned up yet. Yeah, that's good. Right. Okay. So let's start off with this. I was a baby. We've all been babies. I was a baby. I was born in Halifax, West Yorkshire. Um, I can't remember how many kilos I was. I was born on the 15th of October, 2002. Um, yeah, not much really happened. From the months part of it, like the months, days, weeks. Um, Apart from up to the age of 2, where I got asthma. No, this wasn't really very good. I didn't really care that much about it. Just wait, just hold on. I have to go do something. Yeah. So as I was saying before, I was born in Halifax, which is a town in West Yorkshire. So a lot happened though. Not really that much happened when Tom Hay oh Tom Hay just had to follow me. I think that's Tom Smith, isn't it? I think that's Tom Smith. Tom Hay. I think that I don't know. But yeah, not that much happened from like my age. I mean, I had a lot of accidents. I've been told by my parents that I had a lot of accidents when I was a baby. For example, I cracked my head open when I was 4 years old. I fell off a sunbed in like I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I went on holiday when I was 2 years old, and I fell off a sunbed, cracked my head on like some concrete floor. As my mum told me, she exploded like a volcano. Yeah, and then I kind of went up till I was about 4 years old, and then at 4 years old, I started primary school. Now, I was kind of one of the unlucky ones. I got bullied for about 10 years. So that's from the age of 4 all the way up to the age of all the way up to the age of 14. Yeah, it stopped in year 9. It's kept, like so the bullying started in reception. Now, what they did in form of the bullying was they played a game called Run Away from Hamish. Now they would constantly do this every day. That's the first thing. The second thing that they would do is they would call me names. They would sometimes try physical abuse, like that, and it was to run about. So they kept on doing this all the way up to about year 3. Now they kept on doing this again and again and again. As soon as I got to year 3, with a snap of the fingers, they changed instantly. As soon as they found out that I was leaving, they all wrote little notes saying we're gonna miss you so much. Yeah, saying we're gonna miss you so much. We're sorry that we bullied you, like for the past 3 years. And it was actually very sad leaving them because we just all become friends and all that. Now the real story begins. I moved to Manchester. My life turns upside fucking down. Let's just say this: I have not had a good time in Manchester from the start to about right now, and I've been living there for nearly 7 years. I'm in Scotland right now, so yeah, and I've been living there for nearly 7 years, and let me tell you, it has not been a good time. So there's been some good bits, there's been some bad bits. I'll explain that later on in the live stream, but yeah. So moving school. I moved to a school named Stamford Park Primary School. Stamford, not primary school, but Stamford Park Junior School. Yeah? Now, what this school was, it was like one of like the traditional schools near Stamford Park. So they originally called it that. Some unknown reason. I was in year 4 at the time, so I got moved into year 4. I was bullied by a kid named Jay Davies, or as we called him back in primary, Jay Wall. Yeah, he changed his name, so yeah. And yeah, that happened. So I got moved class because he told me, he kept on saying mean things to me, like, everyone in this class hates you, we all hate you, no one likes you here. That was quite upsetting. I didn't really know how to handle it back then because I was only young. I know how to handle it now. I tell him to fuck off, obviously, but um, that kind of went on to a moved class, and then a new kid. Well, not really a new kid. He's been there for like since the start of like primary school, but this kid named Leon Lloyd, yeah, is now saying stuff, and he bullied me. But see, the reason how he bullied me is because he's one of them very tall people, like one of them very strong, tall people, and I'll admit this because I do admit this. I was a scrawny little fuck back in primary. I didn't even know how to fight. Right, when everyone said to me, "What do you know what YouTube is?" I would go, "No, I do not know what YouTube is," and they would look at me in amazement and go, "He don't know what YouTube is. The fuck is this kid?" Because people were amazed that I didn't know what all this shit was. People were amazed that I didn't know what an Xbox was, what a PS was, what all these gadgets were. And that's because first off, I have strict parents, and back in Halifax, I had we didn't have that much money. When we moved to Manchester, we didn't really have a bunch of money, but we had a good amount of money, which is hence why I have the thing I'm recording on now, hence why I have the phone, hence why I have the things back in Manchester. Yeah? Living in Manchester has been good and bad. The bad bit is most of this, because it's probably going to be most of the live stream. The good about it is probably not even going to be, it might be featured because there's not that many good things. But yeah, but from year 4 to year 6, I was bullied. And then they stop. It's like yeah, it's like from primary school all over again. And some of them actually lighten up to me because they think, this person is actually, this person has been here for a long time, and all we've done to him is give him is give him crap. We haven't tried to be nice to him at all. Some of the people that were nice to me were actually genuinely nice to me. Some of the people I'm still friends with now, yeah. But here's the thing: some of the people that bullied me, yeah, are now my friends. Does that make any sense at all? Well, it kind of does. I mean, I have Jude, and he bullied me in year 8. And then moving into high school. By the way, the reason why there's not a lot of things in this is because not that much happened. It was pretty much just bullying and all that sort of shit. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention. When I was a kid, I had a stammer. I couldn't speak well. I had to go see a speech and language therapist. I couldn't speak well. Like I was stuttering all the time. I was gonna but I couldn't get the word out. So yeah, that was quite bad. But yeah, going into year 7. Year 7, we all tried to act hard. And if this is someone from my school, you know who you are. Yeah, if this is someone from my school, then yeah, we did all try and act hard. We didn't really care what people thought. We just thought, right, the best way to do this is to get friends. Act hard, act like we know everything. And the first question I was asked when I arrived at school is, "Hey Hamish, do you watch KSI?" I was like, "Who's that?" And they were like, "Oh my god, you don't know who that is?" I'm like, "No." Then they also asked me, "Do you know who Rosho is?" And I was going, "No." Because back in year 7, I knew fuck all about YouTube. Right, all these people that were asking me had been on YouTube and were watching stuff on YouTube. I did not know it at all. But I hello the person who has joined. You've missed some of it. You might have to go back a little bit, but you missed some of it. But yeah, in year 7, I did not know what the fuck was going on. I genuinely did not know. So when people ask me these questions, I was like, I don't know what to answer to you. I don't know how to answer to you. Also, some of the things that happened in year 7. If these are two people from my school, I'm assuming one is. If you know a person called Luke Southern, yeah, in year 7 he did a lot of bad shit. He searched up porn on Google Images on the actual school laptops, not laptops, on the actual school images, on the actual school computers. In year 7 he searched it up. Someone dared him to, and he did it. Oh, someone left and someone rejoined. Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, and another thing he did the Nazi sign. He does it. He did it in art one day, and he literally just did it, and we all just thought, "Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing?" Also, another thing, when I got into high school, I found out that I could swear. Not in front of teachers. I didn't care if it was in front of teachers. I found out that I could swear, and that made my life a whole lot better. I think it made all our lives a whole lot better. But then again, some of the people swore in primary school as well. I never once swore in primary school. I mean, I learned my first swear word at 4 years old, but that's not that bad. It was bastard, but that's not that bad of a swear word. Either saying something like cunt or fuck or something like that, and that is. Yeah. Then year 7 didn't really happen that much apart from me gaining some year 11 and year 10 friends because I sat on a bench and I did a fucking Forrest Gump accent. And because I did a fucking Forrest Gump accent and I sat on a bench and I refused to fucking move. Yeah, that's how I got friends. That's how I got people to say, "Yo, man, you ever need someone to like protect you? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, you ever need someone, we'll come bang them up for you." A kid named Marcus, he's being excluded now. He might have left, right? Tried, and he did beat up some of my friends who I told him about, and he actually beat them up for me. Yeah, I knew a lot about people. Just saying. I don't know them now because they're all dickheads and they've left. But still. Then comes on to year 8. As again, not that much happened in year 8. Some things happened. I argued a lot more in year 8. But as I said, not that much happened in year 8. I found out that I got bullied for 2.5 years by my stepbrother, Jack. He bullied me for 2.5 years. Not very nice, really. It wasn't really physical. It was kind of verbal, but it was kind of sneakily. No one else knew about it. Literally, no one else knew about it. It was quite bad, actually. So not that much happened in year 8. Year 9. Ha. This is where it all starts. This is where the actual live stream may take a little bit longer because I have to explain what happened in year 9. So let's just say this. For the first 4 months, nothing happens. Yeah? Year 9 goes hell as quick. As soon as we get into May, bam. Shit starts to happen. For example, this is a pretty big example, and I'm going to explain a lot about this in the live stream. Someone left. Okay. But yeah. So you won't know this person, but I do. She was named Amber, and she was going out with one of my best friends, Joe. You won't know him either. Named Joe, and yeah, um, yeah, that happened. Also something else happened as well. Um, Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Put in the chat if you can hear me. Hold on, I know a way I can do this. Yeah, I know a way I can do this. Yeah, but as I was saying before, yeah, just wait a minute. Just wait. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Tom is saying he can't hear, so yeah. That worries me. Okay, 3 people on. Hello, can you type in chat to see if you can hear you now? Yay! Yeah, you can hear me now. Right. So as I was saying before, yeah, Amber was a pretty big thing in my life. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened with her. Um, yeah, and I'll put this into context now. The first relationship we've had a total of 7 relationships. The first relationship we had, she planned it. She planned, apart from the kiss and some of the other things, she planned the whole thing with another person. That's why she wanted my phone number. That's why she did so many other things. Apart from the actual kissing bit, she told me in person that she wanted me then. Yeah? Fuck, that sounded wrong. She told me in person that she wanted me then. So she said that part was genuine, but but everything else was fake. Everything else was all planned. Yeah? She tells me this, and then we break up. So we're broken up now. It was only supposed to be 3 months. She did it. We break up, and then, out of nowhere, she asks me back out again. And I'm like, sure, okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go back into a relationship. Yeah? This is kind of the biggest mistake in my life, because then she breaks up with me again, and here's a text that she sent me. She said, I can't be in a relationship right now. I can't focus on boys. I have to focus on my exams. Yeah? She is in the same fucking year as me. Yeah? And she says this. Yeah, so we're both in year 9. Yeah? And yeah, so she says this, and she's like, I have to focus on my exams now. A day later, after she says that, she's with someone else. Like, the fuck? She's with someone else as soon as that happens. Yeah? A kid asks her out named Ben Rogerson. Yeah? And I was like, dude, you said, and I was like to her, I was saying to her, you said that you weren't going out with anyone else. You said you need to focus on your exams. Yeah? What about 2 months later, she calls me out of nowhere. And it's like, I've forgotten about her now. I've moved on. And she calls me out of nowhere and goes, I want you back, but I don't know how to break it to him. I don't know how to break it to him because I've seen what he's done. He's tried to kill himself, Hamish. Yeah? This guy tried to kill himself just so they would stay together. Does that make any sense at all? By the way, there is another thing I do need to explain. I'm explaining the Amber story first before I go on to this part. But she had to do all this. She had to stay with him just because of that. She said she wanted to stay with him, but she also wanted to be with me as well. Yeah? She had a hard choice to make. Yeah? I forgot about her, but as soon as she said, I want to be back together with you, I thought, oh no, I'm going back into the mindset that I like her now. And there's teenagers outside the house. Yeah, but I go back into the mindset that I like it, that I love her now, and then she gets her phone took off her. She literally gets her phone took off her, and I don't hear from her until the 4th of January, and it's August. She has her phone took off her, and she's like, I broke up with Ben. Yeah. And then she got with me again. And then, yeah. this is when things really started to get interesting. I'm not allowed to say what I want to say, but let's just say this: things got interesting. Yeah, things got interesting. I had my first snog. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And then we broke up again because she was on her period and that, and she said, "Oh, it was my hormones. I didn't mean it." Yeah, I predicted that she was going to say that, and she did as well. And then we got back together, broke up, back together, broke up, back together, broke up. The seventh time we broke up, right, was a day. It was literally just a day. No, wait, no, the sixth time we broke up was just a day. Literally just a day. Because what happened was it started at around about 7:30, and it ended around about 7:30. So it was on a Saturday and it ended on a Sunday. Yeah, literally just one day. Oh, and by the way, before me and her broke up again, she was with Ben again. 3 days. 3 days that one lasted. Yeah, she kind of fucked up in life. And now I've just forgotten about her. I haven't even spoken to her. She's had her phone took off her again. That or she's killed herself. I wouldn't want her to kill herself because she was one of my friends. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, I need to address something now. It's not that I left it out. I just wanted to explain the Amber story first before I explain this. So most of you don't know this person, but I know him for I've known him for nearly 7 years now. My stepdad, Nick, grabbed me by the throat and put me up against a shed and told me not to swear at him again. Because I told him to keep his fucking mouth shut. And here's what I said to him, yeah? Because he said to me, "You're not going to get any GCSEs at all." Yeah, so I said to him, "If you don't have anything there to say, keep your fucking mouth shut." Comes outside, chokes me up, and just puts me up onto a wall. Puts me up onto a wall. Yeah? And this boy can't even breathe because his hands are like so tight like that. He lets me breathe a little bit so I can talk to him again. But yeah. He pretty much does that. And then I reported it to school by saying I wanted to kill myself. Yeah, last year I had suicidal thoughts. Yeah. So they rang social services and were like, "This has happened because of this. Can you sort it out?" They never did sort it out. They never did sort it out, because my mum persuaded them. But yeah, I wanted to kill myself last year, and that was because of that. Also because I had depression. Yeah. Sorry, come on there. Also because I had depression as well. Part of last year as well, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I had trouble sleeping, so a lot of shit. Also, I was being diagnosed for autism last year, which my mum was trying to get for nearly 10 years. Yeah, she was trying to get that for 10 years. My mum, and then when we finally got it, we found out that I didn't even have it. We found out that I didn't even have when we found out that I didn't even have autism. I just had something called social development, meaning when I try to find friends, it's very hard for me to do. I can't get friends because of it. And trust me, I've tried. People don't take the time to get to know me. If people took the time to get to know me like some of the people have, then they would realize I'm actually quite a fun guy to be with. Yeah. But not many people have, so yeah. And then a bunch of other stuff happened, so stuff that I'm not gonna, no stuff that doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah. But then year 10 starts. And what a shitstorm that's been. Yeah. Not that much has happened since now, apart from like the Amber thing this year. I saw a counselor as well, actually. But yeah, that's pretty much my life story. Um, Apart from that, I have actually matured quite a lot. You can kind of see with the with my face. Part of a must. It's really weird. I have more of a mustache here on my right side than I do on my left side. It's really weird. But yeah, I am trying to behave at school now more than I was in year 9 and that. Because we had two teachers in year 9, and they were called Dr. Ramaraju and Miss English. Whew. Yeah, but not that much has happened in year 10, so apart from the fact that I split up with my friend group, which was Luke, Harley, Kian, and that was it really. I split up with them because I didn't really want to get into trouble anymore. So I told myself I'm not gonna be over there anymore. I'm not gonna go with that group anymore, and that's what I've done. I haven't been in that group for like a really long time. Some of them I do still playing like with Fortnite and that, and then I know I'm quite shit at Fortnite, but still, yeah. But anyways, unless the person in the live stream, which I'm assuming is Tom Hayes, if you wanna talk about anything else, put it in the comments now, because I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna end the live stream now. This whole thing has told me like half an hour exactly now. So if you want me to do anything now, I could go over the sadness part, which I was gonna do today, but people voted the life story thing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I might probably do one tomorrow as well. I'll put a poll up in of what you guys want. But yeah, as always, I will talk to you in the next live stream. Good night and goodbye.